All right, it's some of the toughest news a parent can get. A child diagnosed with cancer. As moms and dads, I'm going to find out here soon. We just want to help them get better, and it can be completely overwhelming.
Yeah, no, for sure. And so for years, the Tom Coughlin J Fund has been helping parents do just that. Focus on getting their children well, trying to make sure that their needs are met. And joining us now are some special people. Kelly Coughlin is the executive director of the J Fund. She is also joined by Marissa Ierna. She is a J Fund patient, a scholar recipient, and now a J Fund employee. It's so good to see you, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. You know, a lot of people hear about the J Fund, but they might not really have a full understanding of what the J Fund is all about. And we kind of dove into it just for a second, but for those who don't know, what do you guys do?
Well, our mission is to provide financial, emotional, and practical support for families tackling childhood cancer. So our goal really is to be there for parents so that they can be there for their children.
It's and you got a big event coming up. It's one of the featured events of the year that you guys do, the wine Gala, right?
Yes, our wine tasting gala is coming up on March 16th. It's one of our big fundraisers that we do every year. And it really raises the essential funds that allow us to be able to serve the patients that we do serve. So it's a great night downtown, 200 wines from all over the world, some of Jacksonville's best restaurants.
It's a good time.
Great time, good food, good wine, a lot of great people, all for a great cause.
Yeah,
so Marissa, let's bring you into the conversation because you are a patient, scholar recipient, now an employee. So let's start with your story. How did you first come across the J Fund?
So back in 2012, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and you know, one of the coolest things about the J Fund, and something that I learned when I was first diagnosed, but now even learning, hearing all the stories that we interact with now from the families, is that the J Fund, we don't go searching for them, they come searching for us. And so the minute that I was diagnosed with cancer, I'll never forget the day, and we were at Nemours talking to the doctors, and our social worker comes in and she gives us the J Fund backpack, and my parents were first, here's the J Fund, they're here to help, and like I said, they come to us, and so that was one of the best parts, is that my parents were already bombarded with, here we go, here's your financial help. Yeah,
and on top of everything that you were going through, your parents were going through, it was just I'm sure one less thing that you had to worry about.
It's the financial burden that cancer puts on a family is unbelievable, and so the fact that the J Fund is there to help families like myself and so many others here in Jacksonville, it is truly a blessing to have, because the amount of stress that it puts on parents is just, you know, crazy, and then they have to watch their child go through what they're going through.
And then you too.
Yeah, I think that's what's, you know, Tom, Coach started this the foundation back in '96, and I remember when he started it, and a lot of people confuse sometimes, you know, raising money for cancer research and things like that, because there's a lot of those out there, and that's absolutely important and needed. This one, though, like we just talked about, you help with the real issues of people going through cancer.
Right, we're in the trenches with families so that, you know, we hope that someday there is a cure for cancer, but until then, we're there for families while they're really going through it. So almost always a parent has to stop working, become a full-time caregiver for the child. Their income goes down, their expenses go up, and they also feel alone, like no one can relate to them. So we combine that assistance with household expenses so that they can keep their family together and in their home, but also connect them with other families and patients that know what they're dealing with.
It's a family for sure. Everybody who's been involved with the Tom Coughlin J Fund, it's a tight-knit group. And so this is the way that you guys do this is by events like this, where you get to come and help out and buy a ticket and come enjoy a great night of food and wine. All right, so details on tickets, how do they get them?
They go to our website, tcjfund.org, and they can buy their tickets there. They're $130 a piece. We usually do sell out, and so I would encourage people to buy them soon. Yeah. But it's going to be a fabulous night. We're almost 1,000 people will attend, and it's great. My dad will be there hosting the evening. Lots of fun. But
silent auction items from like the greatest players in the world in football and stuff. It's really cool. Check it out, folks.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate both of you, and thank you for sharing your story and for coming. We appreciate it. Okay, and we want to give the event one more time, just the details, so that way you know you can write it down on the calendar, what have you. It is Friday, March 16th, from 6:30 to 9:30. tcjfund.org is the website where you can get more information. But if you are going to get tickets, we recommend that you get them sooner rather than later because they go quickly. But again, great cause.
There we go.